Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope we are in good condition, happy and excited. Let me introduce our group. We are from Group 6. We will present the result of our discussion. But let me introduce myself. My name is Yani Novitasari. My NPM 210400034 as moderator and presenter. And then my partner Putri Intan Aulia as presenter. And the last one Fatimah Mardatila as presenter. Okay, the first material will be explained by Fatimah Mardatila.
Word English. Word English refers to diverse and varieties form of English language used around the world. In intercultural communication, understanding and navigating word Englishes are crucial for effective interaction across culture boundaries. Individuals and organizations need to be aware of the linguistic nuances, culture reference, and communication style specific to the different English variety. In other hand, we can say that in globalization, English exists in diverse local varieties around the world and is shaped by culture and linguistic norms in each content. In each context, where English recognize the legitimacy of English adapt to non-native environment rather than judging based only native speaker standards. Speakers in various local contexts around the world now use English. Speakers in various local contexts around the world now use English as an additional language within their own culture and linguistic framework. This has given rise to the new varieties of English that have their own norms. Where English is recognized the legitimacy and pattern of English as used by non-native communities rather than judging them based on the native speaker standard, it seems English as adapted to various local contexts. In intercultural communication, individuals may draw on elements of where English is based on their culture background and intermediate interactional needs rather than associating English only with particular native speaker culture. Where English is the culture diversity within a shared lingual franca like English can present both challenges of misunderstanding but also opportunities for rich and change. Where English is in intercultural communication underscore the importance of cultural sensitivity and adaptability. It encourages individuals to approach communication with openness, empathy, and willingness to learn from the other culture. By embracing linguistic and cultural diversity, where Englishes contribute to building bridge between people from different backgrounds and promoting global harmony and cooperation.
Okay, thank you Fatimah Mardatila. The next material will be explained by Putri Intan Aulia.
Okay, the next material, the key competence. Some of the key competences required for effective intercultural communication include: first, cultural self-awareness, being aware of one's own cultural value, norms, and frame of reference and how they shape one's perspective and behavior. Next, cultural knowledge, having basic knowledge and understanding of other cultures, including differences in value, belief, communication style, and etc. Next, relativism. Able to see that one's views are not universal and that alternative perspectives may be equally valid based on different cultural experiences. Next, flexibility. Being able to adapt one's communication style and draw from different parts of one's culture report to it based on the interaction context rather than adhering to a single approach. Next, empathy, making an effort to understand other cultural points of view by attempting to see from others' perspective rather than judging based only on one's own lens. Next, Curiosity. Maintaining an openness to learn about unfamiliar culture through respectful exchange rather than assumption in order to find common ground. The next, relativism. Being able to see that one's views are not universal and that alternative perspectives may be equally valid based on different cultural experiences. Next, flexibility. Being able to adapt one's communication style and draw from different parts of one's culture repertoire based on the interaction context, rather than adhering to a single approach. Next, empathy. Making an effort to understand other cultural points of view by attempting to see from others' perspective rather than judging based only on one's own lens. Next, curiosity. Maintaining an openness to learn about unfamiliar culture through respectful exchange rather than assumption in order to find common ground.
Okay, thank you Putri and Tan Aulia. The next material will be delivered by me. We'll continue the next material about strategies to develop the request, namely, the first one is culture immersion or study abroad. Visiting and studying culture abroad directly and can provide deep insight into the values, tradition, and social norms that apply in that country. This can be done through student exchange programs, internship, or research abroad. By living and interacting directly with the local people, one can gain a better understanding of the unique culture. The next, intercultural training. Intercultural training helps individuals understand cultural differences and learn how to communicate and interact with the people from the different culture backgrounds. This kind of training may include an understanding of business, etiquette, social norms, body language, and appropriate verbal communication in different culture contexts. Next, foreign language learning. Learning a foreign language related to the culture you wish to develop is an important step in understanding and respecting the culture. The ability to communicate in a foreign language not only facilitates interaction with the local people, but also express respect for their culture. Next, intercultural projects monitoring. Being involved in the intercultural project or mentorship program always one of the work together with the people from different cultures. This kind of the collaboration can help expand understanding of different culture perspective and encourage the exchange of your knowledge and experience. And then continuous self-improvement. Developing culture requirement abroad is continuous process. It is important to continue learning and increase your understanding of other cultures. This can be done by reading books, taking courses, attending seminar, or participating in activities that promote cross-cultural understanding. So, respecting and appreciating other people's culture is an important aspect of developing culture requirements abroad. Next, case study demonstrate how negotiated use of varied English in context can both hinder and strike culture effectiveness depending on openness. Interaction between students from the Indian and Nigeria at the multicultural university. Cultural references and idioms in their varieties and English led to the initial confusion but also rapport. Okay, that's all the explanation from Group 6. Thank you for your attention and see you later.